Hey guys, it's Ep96 here and welcome back to episode 96 of my Leeds United career mode. Now in today's episode, we've got two games, one against Juventus and the other against Aston Villa in the league. So this game against Juventus, we've obviously got to try and recuperate ourselves because this is the second leg and in the first leg we lost it 1-0. So we need to try and beat them, but we've got a little bit of an issue. We've got two suspensions for this game, so it's going to be tough. That happened in the last leg, wrongly, but yeah, we've got two suspensions to deal with and some tired players, so it's going to be a rotated team, which is not something we needed against a team that we're losing to from the first leg, who have the away goal. So let's change things around. It's going to be a very tough game, this one. Might have to be a little bit more tactical than usual, but let's see what sort of team I can put out. Okay, this is going to be the team, I think. We decided to go with Jose Sat in goal, Yedlin, Gomez, Gordon and Spence in defence. Yeah, that's an interesting defence. Had to go with Gomez at centre-back. We do actually have Smith available to us, but I decided to go against that. Spence is 6'7", feel like it's a bit taller, maybe a little bit stronger, 59 strength, but anyway, he's a bit taller, so hopefully he can be a bit more aggressive with them. We've got Cook and Bridcut in midfield, which isn't the strongest. We've got Yaya Toure in centre-attacking mid, Benik on the right-hand side of centre-attacking mid with Coman on the left. Iheanacho playing up front, and this is the bench, quite an attacking bench. Couple of game changers there if we do need them on the bench as well, but that's the team. That's all we've got really to play against Juventus, so it'll be disappointing if we go out, but I don't really have a good enough team to challenge them too much in this game. Let's find out how we get on, hopefully get ourselves a win, and see whether we can get ourselves into the next round. Come on, we need an early goal ideally to settle us down a bit. It's going to be very tough with this sort of team that I've had to put out. But let's give it a go. Let's try and challenge them. We're not going to be afraid of them too much. We played well against them in the previous leg. We just got very unlucky yet again. So let's see. Can we beat Juventus? No way. How's he got past? Oh my days. How did they not score that? That's the first chance and they nearly scored it. It's just typical of the computer. It really is. First chance and they pretty much scored it, to be honest. Yedlin now running on the right-hand side on the counter-attack, and Iheanacho getting close, punched away in the end. Bridcut winning it back. Benik trying to come inside a little bit. Cook, trying to have a shot and it completely failed. Okay, I'm going to make a little tweak. Benik is going to go up front. Iheanacho's going to go on the left, I think. And we'll have Cohen on the right instead. Just because Iheanacho struggled to play up front. There's a very strong defence that Juventus have. Maybe Benik might have a bit more chance up front. Come on, Coman, pick somebody out into the back post. Oh, was that Iheanacho in there? I think it's another corner. Lichtenstein obviously got the last touch of that one. Coman to take the cross. Oh, Gordon in there, but it will be half-time. 0-0, 1-0 on aggregate though to Juventus. If we get a goal, that means that we would go into extra time and penalties, but we're still waiting to try and get that one. 45 minutes to do it. Ball through to Zaza. First chance. Oh, they've really not done anything, and already they've started to crank it up in this second half. Okay, all three changes. Ntep, Silva and Calvin Phillips are all going to come on. That means I am taking off Cook, Yaya Toure and Coman. So let's see how we get on. FO's gone to the left. Iheanacho is now in behind Silva as well. Ntep trying to find Silva. There's nobody in the middle though, which is an absolute nightmare for him. Gonna have to try and cross it to Calvin Phillips. And that means De Gea will clear back out to Yedlin. Bridcut trying to build it up to Calvin Phillips. Oh, nearly found Silva but cleared away. Gordon. Oh, I thought it'd gone in. It's miles wide. 4 minutes left. Oh, last person who wanted to shoot him from there. Through to Gordon yet again. Onto his right foot. He scores! It's 1-1! On aggregate, Gordon scores! Oh my days, 2 minutes left. Oh my god, more unrealistic stuff happening, but it's a late equaliser. 1-1, and I believe that means that we're going into extra time with 2 minutes left. If it stays the same, obviously. They couldn't handle the amount of players we were throwing forward. Tried to cut inside. To be honest, I thought that was going to be the wrong decision, but oh, what a finish from Gordon. He has been quality in previous games. Not been quite as good this game, I'll be honest, but in previous games he has been probably my man of the match in quite a lot of them that he's played. This match, not quite as good. That's understandable given how much weaker their defence is. Spence trying to find Silva with the long ball this time. Not throwing as many players forward for obvious reasons now. Gordon's still going up there though. Silva's won it back. Trying to get round some of the players. There's only 2 minutes added on. Maybe a chance of a late equaliser. Sorry, a late winner even. Benicophobe going to try and get it in there to Iheanacho, who's done nothing all game and continues to do that into extra time. And it is going to be level terms going into that. How will we get on with another 30 minutes? Look at that team. Everyone's so tired. Oh my days. It's going to be a very tough end to this game. Iheanacho heads down to Entep. Oh, forgot Entep was playing. He's barely touched the ball. Benicophobe, I mean, his legs have completely gone here. Really struggling. Trying to play into Silva. Half time. Let's move on to the second half of extra time. That went really quickly. I don't know why. Spence. Look at the pace, Spence. Oh my days. Luckily, we've got safe hands at the moment with this keeper. He's not done too bad this game. Not been challenged that much, though. Go on, Entep. The only one that's got an ounce of pace left. Ball goes into Silva. Oh, doesn't quite arrive there. And for some reason, it's taken the shot. I think it's because I tried to shoot with Silva. So, for some stupid reason, when it came back, it decided to have a shot rather than a cross. Could pull up any minute now. Oh, my days. Get it away. And that is it. Into penalties. On the stats, in terms of shots, we've dominated there. But penalties now. Wow, this could be very interesting. Problem is, we don't have that many decent penalty takers. Look at that, 75 penalties is the best one, compared to their best, which is 82. Okay, this is what I've done. I've decided to put my better ones at like 4 and 5. So in fact, I think I put Entep as the first one. We've gone with the better ones at 4 and 5, just because that's usually where the game's decided. But hopefully Entep can open us up with a decent penalty if it is him. But it's not. It's going to be us trying to save Hernandez, who's got loads of energy left. Where is he going to go? I'm going to go right, I think, here. And oh, he's just got above us there. Damn, that's a good penalty, though, to be fair to him. Entep, we're going to go for a similar sort of position. It's where I usually go, and it's gone in. 1-1, fantastic news. Brilliant start for us. Now the pressure's on Mandzukic. Is he going to blast this one? Looks like he might have done. Oh, it's to the right. Maybe should have got to that one. Calvin Phillips going to again go for the exact same position. And saved. Unbelievable. I don't think anybody's ever saved them when I've gone to that sort of position. Zaza, we know what he's like with penalties. He's going to smash this one, is he? Yes, he has. Down the middle. And he's scored this one. Benicophobe to step up. We need a good penalty here, Benic. Oh, well played. Come on, we need to save this. Kevin De Bruyne. Which way is he going to go? I'm going to go left. Oh, what are you doing? You got to get there quicker. Andre Silva got to score this. No pressure on him. And he does. Now then, if they score this, they've won. So we need to save this. And it's going to be Pereira to take. Come on, which way is he going to go? This must be down the middle. Must be down the middle. No, it's to the right. They've won. We've gone out of the Champions League. Calvin Phillips, I think, was the one that missed it. Although it was saved, I should say. And yeah, we've gone out of the Champions League to Juventus. Tough game, obviously. They've got the better team, so I can't be too disappointed with that. We fought well in that last game. But yeah, with the team that I had out, it was always going to be very tough. We did well to even get the goal, to be honest, and win in the first 90 minutes. But it just wasn't quite meant to be, I don't think, in this one. Round of 16, though, not too bad in the Champions League. If you look at the team I've got out in today's match, especially, you kind of realise what sort of difficulty it was going to be getting anywhere in the Champions League this year. But we've got to remember, Aguero's coming in next year. We've got some other decent players as well that have signed on frees. So it's going to be much better, hopefully for us in Europe next year, because we will have a much larger squad full of better players. So not too down about that one. I think there's been some very good performances in that game. Gordon obviously scoring the goal, but in particular I thought Spence did quite well at left back as well. And there's some other decent players in that game. So we have gone out of the Champions League, but it's not too disappointing. I think next year is the one where we can genuinely push to try and win it. But this time we have gone out in the round of 16 on penalties. And yeah, let's move on to the next game against Aston Villa, which is going to be a tough game. But because we don't have many players available to us, only the ones that were suspended and couldn't play. We've got also an international break, so it might not be that bad. I don't know whether the international break is before Villa. It looks like to be after Villa, so we will have some very tired players. But in better news, we've got 3.6 million added on to our budget. Not bad. Hopefully we get to see some of that next year for transfers. Eric Dyer wants to play the next game. He certainly will be playing the next game because he's not played that last one. So let's change around the team and see how we get on. Okay, this is the team I've gone with for the Villa game. This is actually quite a good side. I'm happy with it. Understandably, there was a couple of players still missing after that previous game. So Jose Sarr in goal, Nelson, Capello, Congolo and Galloway in defence. All of those being my main starters. Eric Dyer Ramirez playing midfield. Yaya Toure again starts in centre attacking mid because he's not that tired after being subbed in the previous game. Mane on the left, Maddison playing on the right, and we've got Silva just about being able to play up front. And that's the bench I've gone with. Lewis Cook on there. Lowe also comes onto the bench as well, just as another option if we do need to make any other changes. Maybe if we're winning by a decent amount. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, let's get on with the game against Villa. Here we go, we've got Villa away, and this is the team that they're going to be putting out for it. Will Buckley, who we sold them a long time ago now, will be starting. We sold him for a couple of million, I think it was. Anatovic in the side as well. They've obviously signed him. Dele Alli, who we also sold to them in that team. And I think there was Charlie Taylor on the bench, who we also sold to them. So there's a lot of players there that they've had to sell to them, most of them because they wanted to leave. Dele Alli and Charlie Taylor at least were, and Will Buckley, because wasn't a huge fan of him in-game. But now we've got a fully developed team, or a much better developed team than we did back then. So we should really be trying to beat them here. Silva, we're trying to get a shot on goal early on. Good bit of play, just shame about that pass from Ramirez. Yeah, through to Ramirez. Come on, Ramirez, let's try and get a good ball in. Let me pick out Yaya Toure. Ooh, overhead kick. Wasn't expecting that for a player that's retiring at the end of the season. Out of nowhere. Not too far away as well. What a goal that would have been with Yaya Toure. Maddison wins it back for a second time. Just going to look for Silva across here. Back to Maddison. It's a good pass. Maddison. Oh, never looked confident in scoring that. Ramirez tried to keep it on. And in the end, is that a corner, I think? Oh, it's offside. Of course. Come on, Silva. Come on, you can outdo these two, surely. Going to play it on to Mane, who doesn't have any pace left or any fitness at all. Struggling to try and beat them. Silva is going to have a shot. Oh, it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Had to take that one straight away, otherwise it would have been blocked yet again. Out for a corner. And we've got Mane to take this one. Bit of curl on it, maybe. Silva's at the back. And it's fallen to Arnautovic. No pressure on him whatsoever. Half time, 0-0 still. Let's keep things exactly the same going into the second half. Okay, all three changes. We're going to bring Iheanacho, Entep and Calvin Phillips on. That means Eric Dyer, Maddison and Mane will all come off. Obviously, Iheanacho not looking particularly good in fitness, but we kind of have no other chance of scoring with anybody else that we can bring on at the moment. So we decided to bring him on. Hopefully, it's going to work out. But yeah, he might just well get himself injured or something. He's very tired, but we've given him a go anyway. We've got 12 minutes to not get a 0-0 draw. As far as I'm concerned, Villa aren't even in the game. I mean, it really could end up being them winning. It wouldn't surprise me after what this game's done over the last few episodes. But, I mean, we've got to find a goal from somewhere. And look at this. This is what I was on about. Carlos Hill is through. Luckily, his shooting's just as bad as ours. Any suggestions? Anybody in the comments as to what I can do? So, let me know what you think about that in the comments. It's obviously tough to really know what to do right now, but let me know what you think about that. And yeah, let's do some player drills here. Not great, again. Not great. A couple of attributes there I think went up, or there might have just been a little bit of progress on them. But yeah, we're currently 4th in the league. Now we're 5 points behind top and 1 point behind second and third. So yeah, we need to seriously start playing some decent football. Not much longer left of this season now. I think, what was it, 7 games left? Am I right with that? Could be completely wrong. There's about that amount left, I think. If we just pause it here. Bolivia, no thank you. We'll reject that one. Also, scout report on Jonathan Rodriguez. Looks quite good. Still not great finishing though, so we won't look at him too much further, I wouldn't have thought. And this is the table. Yeah, there's 7 games left, so we do need to try and start winning some more matches. We've been losing too many points recently, and yeah, it's just been really unrealistic and not very much fun. So let me know what you think about those things I've discussed in the comments below. I really would appreciate it if you could just let me know what you think. I do read and reply to them all, so there is a point of putting them. It does genuinely help the episodes. So thank you all for watching. If we could go hit 20 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic, and I'll be bringing you FIFA 17 stuff, obviously, when it comes out in September, so you can stay up to date with both this career mode and other videos going up soon. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.